Ay, I walk around like a nigga. Finger on the trigger. If a nigga wants some smoke, I let this chopper eat it liver. I can't wait to leaving with a body. If he try me doing sloppy, shooting at the big spot. I walk around like a nigga. Finger on the trigger. If a nigga wants some smoke, I let this chopper eat it liver. I can't wait to
oh my
with a body. If he try me doing sloppy, shooting at the big spot. Pop out on a pussy. Nigga, what the fuck up? Gas pack strong for my
am I the only person alive? What the fuck is the thing?
Action told that pussy nigga buck up. You be talking hella talk to the motherfucker. My down be shining like some glitter, but it's VV.
Fucking idiot.
Put him on the news, he on TV. I got all this cause I'm a goddamn celebrity. Bust down. Finger on the trigger.
Oh my god.
With the 38, I'm leaving with a body. If he try me doing sloppy, shooting at the big body.
Oh, I'm in the. You're alive. Wow. Oh, her ult. Oh, I died.
I can't with the 38, I'm leaving with a body.
Shit. Oh my.
Behind you.
Yo, what is up, everybody? And as the title says, this is how to have more impact on the game as Thor. And I'm mainly going to be talking about Thor's ult and his sustain. Now, first off, Thor's ult is just not that good, bro. So many people can knock you out of it, and it's pretty easy to dodge. Not to mention other factors like, you know, Strange's portal. Oh, I'm in the... You're a lie. Wow. Now, to help out with landing your ult more consistently, you need two things, bro. Timing and positioning. When you see the enemies really invested in a fight, or you see the enemies, you know, use abilities, you know, and they're on cooldown and stuff like that, especially a lot of the backline characters, most of those characters without dashes are really going to be vulnerable to your ult. You also want to try to use your ult on a person that has the least amount of health, especially since when you use your ult, their health ticks down if they're inside the circle. Damn, I hit my mic. Oh my god. One thing I don't recommend is using your ult at the same time as like a Luna Snow ult, because you're going to get no value out of it. And also any other heal, honestly. Using your ult when there are a lot of heals on this battlefield is going to be detrimental to you, bro. Once they use their ults and their, you know, abilities that have long cooldowns, then you should definitely use your ult. But like I said, once again, it all depends. And I'm going to show you guys a few examples of when and how you should use your ult. Now, bro, on this first clip, I was not going to use my ult right here, but since I was really jumbled up and I saw Rocket use his revive thing, I was like, you know, I might as well pop ult. I wasn't expecting it to pop off like this. One thing I do like to do when I do my ult is go back and forth, either left and right or, you know, forward and back, mainly because there are enemies around that can take those electrical ticks, you know what I mean, if they're inside that circle, like I said. And that ult was a game-winning ult, so you really want to make sure you wait until people use important abilities. Now, bro, in the next clip, I'm just fighting the Hulk, trying to get his health down, trying to kill him real quick. And when his, you know, form runs out, I go ahead and use my ult. And I like to hold spacebar to fly up a bit further so I can see more targets. That's like one thing I love to do. You can either go up or down, but I love to go up so I can see more people. And if you go up, it doesn't, you know, shrink the circle or expand it. It's going to be the same regardless of if you go up or down. Now, the Doctor Strange ults us in this clip, but I wasn't too worried about him because we had a lot of people in the front. We had Black Panther with our own Doctor Strange. So I decided to go to their back line and chase the Mantis and the Cloak and Dagger, use my ult, and they just bunched up for no reason. You know, I don't know what to tell them. But what I will say is that you can see that waiting for the right opportunity to use your ult is definitely important. Cloak and Dagger, it blinded me, but it didn't even matter, bro, because I just flew up to the sky, and yeah, the rest is history. Like I said before, bro, you want to wait for them to get invested, and that is one thing I took into account. Since we were already fighting Doctor Strange, I figured their healers would want to, you know, try to help them, so why not just go and attack them? Now, at this point, I feel like you guys get the idea. You want to wait for the right opportunities. This last one with Magneto was just, I didn't want to get hit by his ult, I won't lie. I heard him use his ult, and I was like, nah, I ain't getting hit by that. And Doctor Strange was in it as well, so I thought it was fair. And as you can see, Strange just flew up. Also, Strange's shield just blocks Thor's ult anyway, so yeah, that's tough. I almost forgot. I wanted to talk about Awakening Rune, but I didn't even really add in too many, you know, clips from it because I wasn't really going to talk about it. I wanted to really talk about Thor Sustain, but I will mention Awakening Rune real quick. Awakening Rune is really OP if you really know how to, you know, use it effectively. Awakening Rune is when you can basically throw these lightning bolts, and they have, I don't know, I guess they have an unlimited range at this point. I mean, I went to the practice range. It looks like they have unlimited range, but they go extremely far, and I would suggest any Thor mains. I mean, you're probably already doing this if you're really good at them. Go to the practice range and go to that little section at the bottom where you can put it on any character, and then you can have them go back and forth. Oh my god, I keep hitting my mic. You can have them go back and forth, and then yeah, you can just practice aiming at them like that. Put your ability cooldown to none, and then just keep spamming away at the awakening rune. And I would just practice the aim. You know, it's really good for in-game situations. Like I said, for example, this clip with this Hela. Oh my, she was pretty far away. And yes, this is ranked, so I don't want anybody to say I'm on like, you know, quick match or nothing. I mean, even if it was quick match, I mean, that's pretty far away still. Now, bro, I said I wasn't even going to talk about Thor's abilities, but since I am in the practice range, let me go ahead and look at them real quick. Now, for Thor sustain, Thor Force is his main component, bro. Thor Force is those 3 hammers you see right there. I really feel like this is so basic, I shouldn't have to explain it, but let's just go ahead, right? Do them, 3 hammers, and when you use an ability, wait, my bad, I'm on cooldown right now. I'm on no cooldown right now. When you use an ability, you lose a hammer and you have to wait for it to go up. It's about like 5 seconds. Now with Thor sustain, it's so OP. I mean, it's really good. It's really good because you don't even have to land these abilities on anybody. You can literally, bro, just throw it out and you get plus 100. And same thing with this ability. Boom. Throw it out and you get plus 100. Like I said, you don't even have to hit. Like, you can hit, of course, and that's optimal, but you don't have to. Like, it doesn't even necessarily matter. You could just dash, get 700, dash again, get the 800. And since your cooldowns are really low, as long as you use your Thor Force efficiently, remember, it's all about the Thor Force. If you don't even have any Thor Force, then you can't even throw a hammer. You can't get HP, and you can dash away or dash and get HP at the same time. Thor is a really, really good tank. So one thing you really want to focus on when using Thor is auto attacking, and then throwing one of those abilities out mid auto attack so you can get, you know, full value, get that HP, get that bonus health. And you can do the same thing. Boom, auto attack, dash, auto attack, boom, keep auto attack, and then boom. Keep making that bonus HP go up. It doesn't even matter at that point. Like, you, and especially if you have a good healer, bro, you're gonna sustain like crazy. I think the highest amount of damage I blocked in one game was like 30,000, and the amount of damage he does with his awakening rune, I mean, it's so good. Also, to mention that awakening rune, I believe gives you, let's see, I believe it gives you plus 200 when you use it. Let me see real quick. Let's see what it does. Yeah, plus 200. So you would basically be using all 3 of your Thor Force hammers, you know, the bars right there, to get plus 200, and, you know, instead of using these abilities, boom and boom. Well, also, something I feel like most of you already know is when you use a Thor Force ability or use an ability, you have a couple of seconds until your hammer stops turning blue. So once it stops turning blue, then you can't get the what is it, the cooldown reduction from the ability you just used. So you can't, so for example, to show you guys what I mean, I'll throw this out. I have 1 Thor Force gone, hit them, and it goes straight back up, because when the hammer is blue, you have the opportunity to gain 1 more Thor Force back, you know, on your Thor Force, I don't know, what would you even call it? Thor Force bar, meter? Yeah, I guess you would call it meter. Lightning Realm is his bubble. Well, that's what I call it. And you just use this. Well, I don't know why I said it like that. It's really important. So 1, 2, we're gonna waste all this Thor Force. Let's see. 3rd one, okay, then we bubble. Oh yeah, you get all that back. When they walk through, they take damage. So when they walk in the bubble and then walk back out, they take damage. But the initial Lightning Realm damage restores 3 Thor Force, or depending on how many people are hit. So if you have 3 empty Thor Force like this, or 2 at this point, right, and you use this, boom, well, I only hit 1 person. Wait, bad example. Boom, all my Thor Force is gone. I use the ability on about 2 enemies, I think, or 1 or 2, and I got the Thor Force back. But yeah, bro, that's pretty much all the abilities. I don't feel like I don't have to explain what ult does. I mean, it's your ult, bro. Fly up, and you can go downwards, upwards, whichever one you really want. I kind of suggest you go upwards, because once you're downwards, I mean, no matter which position you're in, the enemies can just take you out of your ult so easily, bro. It's so ridiculous. It's not even funny how many people can take you out of your ult. So you really have to do it when you know nobody can knock you out, and also when there's a lot of commotion and when the enemy team is really invested, like I said at the beginning. So now that you know how to sustain a lot better with Thor and how to use ult better, I want to show an example, well, really, of his sustain of a game I was playing earlier. Right off the bat, you can see me using the awakening rune on ult, and really on the Hawkeye, because I seen him try to aim at me the whole, you know, start of the match. Right here, I'm using my Thor Force really well, and using that bonus healing I get against this Hulk, bro. As you can see, after like almost 3 auto attacks each time, I'm using my my dash or my, you know, hammer throw, and that right there, it helps me sustain a lot better. And plus I have a healer as well, right? And like I said, you don't have to hit the ability to get the bonus HP, so you might as well just throw them out when you can and really sustain a lot. The thing with Thor is, if you don't have a good healer, it is really hard. Or if you are a solo tank, it is a lot more difficult depending on the enemy tank, especially if they have a Groot. Groot is really good against Thor. I mean, almost every tank is, but well, maybe not Venom, but a lot of tanks are good against Thor, mainly when he's solo tanking. That's what I'll say. But if you're Thor and you have a another tank and 2 healers, you should usually be fine. Right here, you can see I'm sustaining like crazy. I mean, I was literally at like, what, 87 HP, and I was able to get a kill off of that on the Hawkeye because I was literally spamming my ability. That's all I did, bro. I spam my hammer throw, and I just spam my Mjolnir dash, bro. All you really got to do is sustain. It's pretty simple. Boom, right there, just using my you know, hammer throw to contest the Doctor Strange, and also using my dash to contest him as well. Unfortunately, that nest was a huge problem, and one thing I forgot to mention was definitely use Awakening Rune on Penny Parker's nest, bro. I 100% condone this. It's completely fine because Awakening Rune does so much damage to anything it hits. So especially since that nest has a lot of HP, it's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, definitely use Awakening Rune on that. That's what I was trying to do right here, because I knew if we couldn't get rid of this nest, I wasn't going to really be able to walk up. And the DPS we have, I believe we had mainly like, what was it, like yeah, we had Iron Fist, and then I think we had like magic or something. Now we are able to push them back, and I do see that my ult is coming up, and boom, you just want to go straight for these people. When you have ult, it's a lot more you get a lot more value out of it. I was able to kill the Hawkeye. I didn't really care about her, plus the round was ending. I kind of taunted right here, I'm not gonna lie to you. I wanted to see if she would run away, but as you can see, the round ended, and well, not even the round ended, the game ended, and we caught an easy dub against those dudes. I hope y'all did enjoy this, bro. I had a lot of fun making this, and I'm definitely gonna see you on the next one. There will be another one soon, so stay tuned, bro. Also, if you want to see live footage of me playing the game, click this video right here.